Okay, we're back again for us to go through the round-off of our market this week. This week, the crypto market has been significantly influenced by various factors, leading to a dynamic and somewhat volatile environment. Bitcoin was one of the key tokens that we saw activity. For an example, there was a notable increase which surpassed the 103,000 US dollars, driven by bullish US inflation data and optimism stemming from the Trump administration's pro-crypto stance. On the Ethereum side, the Ethereum experienced a slight decline of 5%, trading at 3,269, despite the positive development in Layer 2 scaling adoption. Solana had an 11% rise to about $246, indicating strong performance in the altcoin sector. XRP also hit a 6-year high, contributing to market movements. The trading volume has been exceptionally high, particularly on exchanges like FTX, OKX, and Binance, which saw significant short liquidations amounting to hundreds of millions of dollars. This surge in activity can be attributed to the market's reaction to the new U.S. administration's policies and the general sentiment of optimism regarding regulation or regulatory changes. Open interest in derivatives market also increased by 6.6%, suggesting traders were anticipating further price surges. There was a substantial wave of short liquidations, with FTX leading over 519 million US dollars, followed by OKX and Binance. This event was described as the largest short liquidations in 15 months, contributing to a short squeeze that propelled several tokens, including Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, Dogecoin, to new highs within the week. Bitcoin and Ethereum futures also saw significant liquidations at $368 million and $356 million respectively, indicating high volatility. The leading narratives were more around the influence of the Trump administration. President Trump's actions, including honoring the creation of a cryptocurrency working group and exploring the idea of a national cryptocurrency stockpile, has been pivotal. His administration's crypto-friendly stance, coupled with the appointment of industry-friendly officials, has significantly boosted market sentiments. The SEC, the Securities and Exchange, their new task force aimed at developing a regulatory framework for crypto assets further underscores this shift. The regulatory environment has seen a potential shift, with Trump's administration signaling a move towards clearer and more industry-supportive regulation. There are discussions about protecting banking services for crypto companies and potentially banning central bank digital currencies that could compete with existing cryptocurrencies. FOMO, or the fear of missing out, has driven a lot of comments suggesting that Bitcoin might reach 130,000 US dollars by the end of February due to continued upward movement. The narrative around Trump's policies has also led to speculative investments in tokens like the Trump token, and the Millennia token. The global political landscape, particularly in the US administration's approach to cryptocurrency, has played a crucial role. Trump's inauguration and subsequent policy announcements have led to immediate effects on market sentiments, pushing prices up in anticipation of a more favorable regulatory environment for cryptocurrencies. Continued improvements in blockchain technology like Ethereum's Layer 2 scaling solution have maintained investor interest in Ethereum despite price dips. Analysts predict that global liquidity might peak by January 2026, potentially influencing crypto markets as they have historically benefited from increased liquidity. Despite the bullish trends, there are predictions of potential corrections, with some analysts expecting Bitcoin to fall below $70,000 temporarily after reaching local highs. So in summary, this week's crypto market has been characterized by a heightened activity, influenced heavily by regulatory optimism, substantial liquidations, and overarching narratives of a pro-crypto U.S. administration. The market continues to watch closely how these policies will unfold in the regulatory and economic terms. Now let's go and look at an updated list of specific dates and times of the events to be expected for next week. Trump administration's cryptocurrency working group, there is still no specific date and time for their announcement yet, but given the recent executive orders, updates or further details could be released early next week, potentially on Monday or Tuesday, January 27 or 28, 2025, considering typical news cycles. The Securities and Exchange Policy revisions, while this has not yet been confirmed, you should expect news or updates around the week, possibly on Wednesday, January 29, as this aligns with the SEC's pattern of announcement following market close or during peak hours to manage market reactions. Bitcoin halving aftermath. Ongoing with no specific event, but expect analysis and discussions throughout the week. On the exchange-traded funds side, there are no specific dates also, but you have to watch the news around the opening of trading days, potentially on Monday the 27th or Tuesday the 28th for any regulatory decisions. On Coinbase and Ethereum staking, the Bitcoin loans by Coinbase are still seeing a continuous rollout, with promotions or updates possibly announced at any time, but do expect them maybe early next week for maximum market impact. Post-finance AG Ethereum staking, there's no specific announcements that have been provided, but keep an eye on these updates that are likely to be early next week. On the macroeconomic side and the economic indicators, while the unemployment claims or data, typically it's released every Thursday, it's released Thursdays around about 8:30 Eastern time. So look out for this on the 30th of January. The FMLC, there is no meeting that is scheduled now for the FMLC for the next week, but any pre-meeting comments or market expectations could surface at any time, with traders speculating attentively the statements made by the federal officials. So if the Feds are making statements, please do pay attention, because most of us as traders, we pay attention because these will give the indications of where the FMOC would likely move in the next sitting around the interest rates positions. The token unlocks, the alt layer, alt is scheduled for the 28th of January at 10 o'clock UTC. So expect those unlocks, and that's going to take place. The Digital Asset Forum, there's no specific date that has been given, but the session or announcement around the session could be made through the week. The Meta V Summit, also, there is nothing that we know for next week, but just keep a watch, more especially on Twitter, because there could be live stream or news releases that could come through. On new tokens listing, We are expecting jumbo listing on exchanges such as Bybit, OKX, KuCoin, as well as BitGet. But the exact times have not been specified. So listings typically, they normally take place at the start of the trading sessions. So look at that. Oh, sorry, look for that. The global regulatory landscape, there are no announcements yet at the moment. We may expect maybe there could be announcements subject to the World Economic Forum and the statements that were made by President Trump with regards to his expectation of the regulatory changes from the European Union, because that has been mentioned as one of the challenges that are affecting investors that are trying to invest and business people who are trying to invest in Europe. Certainly, President Trump spoke about it as being unfair to the Americans. I hope this update has helped you just to appreciate an all-round factors that are affecting the market. And I also hope that you would include some of the calendar items I've spoken about for next week on your to-do list for next week or your watch list, so that you are able to just pick up what is happening in the market. Continue to check the developments on a number of platforms. The ones that I normally use is CoinGecko. CoinMarketCap is one of those. Bitcoin News. So there's quite a number of them that you can sort of just see where the market is at. Certainly, it's important to also just follow Bloomberg. Bloomberg has now an episode that just exclusively look at the crypto market. Follow leading investors in the market, leading established houses, because those would sort of give you an idea also in terms of where they are looking at. But I wish you all the best. Have a wonderful week. I will be making a couple of updates in the course of next week. Till we meet again for the weekly update, I will see you next Friday. Cheers for now. May you have profitable trades. Bye.